car when you look a little wet. Where have you been? Beach. Hi, everyone. Hope you're having a great weekend. It is chilly out. Things have changed quite a bit. I can't whine about it because this is normal and what should have been happening the whole time. I just was so spoiled by that beautiful weather we had. Anyway, welcome to our weekly-ish unedited garden stroll. I want to start over here on this side of the house because the main thing there is to show you is over here. First of all, okay, front of the house here. Let me just get your bearings for you here. Chimney, etc. Okay, can you see what's happening here? Let me back up. So this is where we had this tree taken down. And this is a bigger, well, it's not, it looks like a bigger gap than I thought there was, but that's because the tree being taken down coincided almost exactly with the last trees dropping off, the oak that's right there and this big maple. So these are some really nice trees that are left here. So this is a beech, American beech. This is, I think, a sugar maple. I'm not good at identifying maples. I believe a red oak. And then these are both Norway spruce. This is for sure a Norway spruce. I think that is too. So what was in between here was this kind of, I've been talking about it a little bit, this scrawny spruce. It was not very, it was certainly had very little going for it, but more than that, it was kind of interrupting the growth of these other trees. So we had that taken out. You can see the stump in there, and we decided not to pay to have that stump removed. We'll just work around it. And then we also had, I don't know if you can see, probably can't, but right up there, there was a bad branch coming off this maple, and we had that cut off. And I'm really glad we did, because I'm looking at it now, there's a big hole there, and I was pretty sure that branch was going to fall sooner rather than later, and I'm glad we took that out. Anyway, what we're left with here is a wider gap than I was anticipating. Not an unpleasant one. I don't mind it at all. Actually, it's kind of interesting. It just looks like more, I think, because there are no leaves on trees. So this is Acer Japonicum aconifolium. I always kind of stumble over that. I'm pretty sure I'm saying it right. I think it's just one of those words that is a little clunky to say. So we're thinking that at least 2 trees in here, because now we've got a little bit of a clearing here for some more understory trees. So Rich would like another one of, oh, sorry, I just spilled the beans. Mr. Much More Patient would like another one of these. I think there are too many good trees in this world to be duplicating. So probably like another one right in there, and maybe here, but I'm thinking kind of understory-ish trees. He would really like some more Japanese maple or Korean maple type trees. I actually think this is a really good opportunity for another flowering dogwood. But I have all winter to think about it, which is great. I love to have some issues to chew on over winter. So that's like the only really big change that there is to see here. But it's interesting. It's refreshing, actually. I just have been around spraying deer repellent because just in the last week, the deer situation has gotten insane. Oh, and they moved my bench when they took down that tree, and I better get, it looks like it's going to fall apart. I have to get that back in place. But yeah, they come in. We have great tree guys. They come in, they make it go. It's just like disappears. I did get a photo of it happening, and they were parked on my garden over there, which I was not thrilled about. But when I don't know, I don't worry about it. So I just look the other way. I will just say the Hackalakoa is just on fire. Just the best looking thing in this garden right now is the Hackalakoa. We've been looking at this every week in these strolls, but it just gets better and better and better and better. I mean, you can see this patch of Hackalakoa, which is now standing. It's funny, it actually got taller as after the snow, but it is standing, this is 4 feet tall, easy. So it just looks so good. But you can see this as soon as you pull onto our road, you can see this bright orange fiery patch of something, and it looks so darn good. One of the things I haven't talked about much was, you guys remember the blue shag pine? So this came out of winter looking quite rough, and I was going to pull it out. Well, I never did because I couldn't find anything better to replace it with. And it still looks pretty rough, but it looks better than it did, and it survived this long. So it may still go away, but I'll just say it looks pretty good now. So it's just really interesting to see, even from this angle, where that tree had been. I'm really happy we took it out. I think it's overall a much nicer feel in here. We also had, and I actually haven't even looked at this, we also had them just prune a couple of branches off of this Norway spruce over here. And you can't even tell, which is great. So we had a couple of branches that were getting really close to the tree that this climbing hydrangea was growing up. And so we had him cut. Well, actually, I'm looking at one that I thought he was going to cut. I thought that one was going to come out. Well, anyway, I think he pruned up some of them, so that's good. Also, I'm just noticing, can you see way up there? There's like a big old squirrel's nest up in that climbing hydrangea. Or maybe it's not a squirrel's nest, somebody's nest, which was an owl. So that's that. Check this out. The name is escaping me. You all know what plant this is. Anyway, we got a little rebloom on it. I'll put the name on the screen because I, of course, am blanking on that. Hey. Out. We did have our first snow this week. And then everything melted and everything bounced back. In fact, the window box, I'll show you, it's still looking good, but it's coming out, I think, tomorrow. It was supposed to come out today because I am going to start working on some winter stuff. Here's the ginkgo. Did the ginkgo thing, and it's got this beautiful puddle of golden leaves below it. Here's a salvia still flowering. Just what a year. Crazy. The purple bellvine really needs to come out. We put all the other pots away and it just still looks so good. It's just heartbreaking to get rid of it. Oh gosh, we got all the garage doors open and everything today. We looked at the hornbeams last week. They are starting to change color a bit more now. Again, there are two different kinds of them here. So the original 6 are Carpinus betulus lucas, which is a very narrow form of European hornbeam. And then all the other ones, because no one was selling those anymore, are fastigiata. So it doesn't really matter. They're all going to grow together anyway, but we're finally getting some color on them, which is interesting and pretty. And it's nice that they're holding their leaves like that. You can see the climbing hydrangea has pretty much dumped everything now. Okay, let's just go take a quick look at the window box. This is going to be a very short one. I don't think I have any viewer mail, although I'm not sure that Mr. Much More Patient went and checked the P.O. box. But, so I'll put the picture on the screen of this in the snow, but here it is post-snow, and it still looks really pretty good. I mean, this is the Superbina Peachy Royale Peachy Keen. We've got the Secretia Purple Heart in here. And it's just the window box that keeps on going, but it will come out tomorrow because I really don't care to do that in the snow. So there's no reason to wait for that. We will take one last look at fall containers because these will go away too, because I am going to do winter displays and all these. Pretty amazing at how the ornamental oregano, bellissimo, and Kent Beauty are still looking so great. In fact, even putting on some new growth in there. I'll just cut that stuff back and I'll cut the strawberries back. I'll leave them in there. Maybe you never know what is going to overwinter and what's not. And then here's this one, which is also still looking really good, particularly considering I haven't come over here with water in a really long time. So we did get some rain, so that helped. So anyway, happy that I did those. Happy that I didn't overdo it on the fall containers because, you know, I still think they look good and they're going to go away. So I'm glad I just did a couple of them. It felt like a nice amount. These plants, I keep telling you that we're waiting to get those into the garage. Same with the boxwoods that are in pots over here in the circle garden. Probably next week. We do have some colder temperatures, which is good. I want everything to be done. I want it to shut its brain off before we put it in the garage. I also haven't still cleaned out the garage, so there's that little problem, but hopefully tomorrow too. Midnight Sun Weigela, also looking great. And actually, so is this salvia. Who knew salvia? This is skyscraper orange. Who knew salvia was that hardy? I mean, this is a zinnia. I am flabbergasted by this weird year. Anyway, that's how things are looking there. Just trying to see if there's anything else that is notable other than the obvious situation here. I don't think so. Oh, God. What are you doing? Hi, what you up to? Come here. Hi, good boy. All right, a short tour today. To be sure, we are definitely winding down on these garden tours. So here's like a crazy world, right? Okay, gloves on, feeling very wintry. Fall container looking great. Summer window box looking pretty darn good. Is that weird? And planning on doing winter containers tomorrow, or some of them. How weird is this? Anyway, all right, I hope you guys are having a great day in your garden. Thank you for watching. Just a quick update on that. Thank you, by the way, everyone who, a lot of people seem to really like the Practical Gifts for Gardeners video. Thank you for watching that. I appreciate that. I really enjoy gift guides. I read and watch every gift guide I can find. I like doing them, and that one was particularly fun because it's all stuff that I really love. Sometimes I go for things that I want or other people want. Last year we did, I actually put a link to last year's too. Last year I went to other gardeners and asked them what they wanted for Christmas. It's always fun to do those. I enjoy them. That one was particularly fun because I got to talk about all the stuff I love. So that's fun. All right, have a great day in your garden, everybody. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.